I'm not gonna say it's Vince every time anymore because I sound like a cheesy carpet commercial, but it is Vince with Draken.Training division, right? All right, today we're gonna shoot our level 3+ armor. All right, this thing weighs, I think it's under 5 pounds. It's a ceramic and polyethylene composite, and our manufacturer wants to see us shoot it with green tip. So he's hoping that it'll stop green tip rounds. Today we're gonna find out. We're gonna shoot some 55 grain, 223. We're gonna shoot some polymer tip Hornady rounds, and then we're gonna shoot some green tip at it, and then we're gonna really hit it hard with some 308 or a 7.62 by 51. I think that's caliber is. Yep. So get ready, guys. We'll show you the aftermath. All right, guys. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hit it with the green tip first because we want to give the plate the best chance, right? All right, guys, we're gonna put a green tip into it, like we said earlier. I've got the MDRX running a Swamp Fox 1-10 with my Hollow Sun as a backup optic, in case any of you guys were wondering. All right, let's go ahead and put a round in here. All right, guys, so we just hit it with the green tip. Okay, it took a lot of the ceramic out, right? So you can just see I don't know if that's still ceramic back there or that's all polyethylene or the aluminum or whatever, right? But look at the back face deformation, not that much. So it did take a green tip. All right, guys, we're gonna shoot the polymer tip. All right. All right, guys, so hit it with the polymer tip. As you can see, it broke up the ceramic. It looks like I hit it on the very edge. That's this right here. What you see is foam. It's for the drop test, right? Because they have to be able to drop it, and it has to be able to survive drop test. So there's foam all the way around, and then behind it. Okay. So now back face deformation could be because I hit it right on the edge. There's a little bit more, or kind of about the same as the green tip. Not bad. All right. It's still holding up pretty well. Let's hit it with the regular 55 grain. All right, guys, regular 55 grain, right? A little bit faster. Let's see if it makes it through. It has been compromised in 2 locations, but it looks like for the majority that the plate's still got a lot of ceramic left. So let's hit it again. All right, guys. So as you can see, completely different spot. There is still some jacket in there. It doesn't look like it hit as hard, but it probably did. Like we said, it's going a little bit faster, even though it doesn't have that lead core, or sorry, steel core, excuse me. But look at the back face deformation. A little bit higher than both of those other rounds, right? So just that speed is making its way through there. But like I said, you'd still be all right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit it with a 7.62 round. All right, let's do it. All right, everybody, we're gonna hit it with the 7.62, the XM80 rounds. 7.62 by 51, 149 grain, if you're not familiar with these rounds. All right, now we're gonna be using the Remington 700 Magpul Enhanced. It's got the fluted barrel, I've got the Surefire comp on it, and I've got the Vortex Diamondback 6-24 on it. Let's hit it with this 7.62. Go. All right, guys, yeah, that 7.62 hit it really hard. You see all this composite material. You can see all the ceramic, and then it's like glued, and then you can see that polyethylene back there. But you know what? I mean, you got a shit ton, or excuse me, a lot of back force deformation. But hey, it stopped it. You'd be having a really bad day, but that round would have not gone through you. All right, guys. It's taken green tip, it's taken the polymer tip, it's taken the regular 55 grain, it's taken the 7.62. We're just gonna hit it. Now we're just gonna punish it and see what else it can take now that a lot of ceramic is compromised. I'm gonna try to hit it with another green tip. All right, let's rock and roll. All right, guys, hit it with another green tip. Must have hit it close to one of these other rounds, probably here, or actually right here. Yeah, so, I don't know, but there's more back face deformation here, so I'm assuming it was right here up in this, close to this upper right hand. but it took it. It's still going. All right, let's do it again. All right, guys, last green tip I have. We're just gonna put rounds down range on it till it gives up. Let's rock and roll. All right, guys, right in the center. Okay, right in the kisser. Still good to go. All right, so even with all this, most of the ceramic probably gone, it's all crumbled in there. We still got some good spots over here. We'll hit up here. It's still stopping all those green tips. All right, so let's just keep going. All right, guys, polymer tip. Not even gonna say anything at this point. Let's just keep going until it fails. Wow, look at all that back face deformation. All right, I hit it a little higher since we had all this free space. It stopped it. All right, so now what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to hit it in the same exact spot with some other ammo to see if we can make the polyethylene break, or whatever you want to call it, right? Okay. All right. I've got 3 more 55 grains. I've got a polymer tip. I'm gonna load them all up. We put a rock to hold the plate. Let's see if it holds it long enough. If it holds it up, I'm just gonna try to punch it through the same hole. All right, let's rock and roll. All right, guys, it looks like we finally had some pass through. So what I did was, with we had the polymer tip was first. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so it looks like the polymer tip and one of those 55 made it all the way through, and actually the last one too. So this was this was on top of the 308 round, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 is what I did. And it looks like we finally made a compromise, but it took a lot to have that happen. And it took more than it probably should have. Took green tip, took 308, and this is only 3+ rated. So good job to our manufacturer. We're gonna go ahead and go back and give them the good news.